So today we got a story from Salisbury University in Maryland, where 12 students have actually been charged with a hate crime for allegedly attacking a man because of his sexual orientation. This happened on October 15th. But before we get started, what's up, y'all? Facecam is back, and I got a new mic, so overall upgrade in the quality. And this means y'all can finally see my cat that I've been talking about. Let me reach over and grab her. Oh, so this is who y'all are subscribing to. Not me, but this kitty right here. She's very uncomfortable. Look, say hi. Anyways, yeah, let's get straight into the video. Make sure y'all like and sub. So yeah, like y'all heard me, 12 students charged in hate crime assault at Salisbury University. So this is in Maryland, and these kids actually went ahead and followed this guy on Grinder, or I guess swiped right on him. And this man was around, I think he was 31 years old, and the rest were basically college age. I'm not sure if everyone was actually attending Salisbury University, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. And a couple of them were, and a couple of them were actually a part of the fraternity, or I guess the main fraternity from Salisbury. Now it is unsure if, what I'm saying, this was just kind of like a how do we say, like an initiation type of thing, but the fraternity actually went ahead and denounced their actions and actually said that they were expelling those students that were a part of the fraternity that actually committed this crime. But what I'm saying, let's look more deeply into this crime and what I'm saying, I guess see why these 12 students assaulted this man, and if it was just because the guy was gay, or if what I'm saying, there was like some type of like deeper meaning. So, like, according to the police, these 12 men actually lured this guy using the app Grinder, and basically under false pretenses lured this guy into this house. And once the guy arrived, they allegedly held him captive inside of the house, and what I'm saying, actually went ahead and beat him up, beat his ass, and they were shouting I think it was slurs about like homophobic slurs whilst they were, giving this guy a beating. And what I'm saying, under my understanding, they beat this guy pretty good. What I'm saying, calling him derogatory names, according to the Salisbury Police Department says. Yeah, they were spitting on him, punching him, kicking him. There was like basically 12 guys on one. And what I'm saying, I don't know. 12 guys on one is crazy, but what I'm saying, this is definitely a disgusting act, just beating somebody's ass just because they're gay. Like, what I'm saying, why would you do that? And on top of that, like they were like looking for it too. Like it wasn't like they knew this guy. They just followed this guy on Grindr and then like went ahead and started beating his ass for basically no reason. Like, who does that? What I'm saying? Who wakes up on a Tuesday morning and is like, yeah, I'm finna go beat up some gay dude? So the victim basically told detectives that he was attempting to leave the residence several times, but he was pushed to the floor, and basically they beat his ass even more just for attempting to leave. And then when he was finally able to leave, the victim had to go seek medical attention. And what I'm saying, not just that, there was bruising throughout his body, and he had actually suffered a broken rib. So they beat him to the point where they broke a bone, and there was bruising all over his body, and they kidnapped this guy, and it was all because this guy was gay, allegedly. Or I guess not even alleged, because these guys have been charged, so it's proven that these guys did this because under the court of law, because of his sexual orientation. So 7 of them were originally identified, and they're all above the age of 18, so we can say their names on the crime. It was I don't know why I said October 31st, but oh, I think yeah. Okay, so the crime was I guess they were charged on the October 31st. And the first 7 was Benin Ard, 18 years old, Ryder Baker, 20, Ryler Brister, 20, Cruz I'm not gonna try to say that. 19, Dylan Earp, 20, Elijah Johnson, 19, Zachary Lineman, and then another 5 individuals were identified and charged later. I think a couple of days after that, which was Patrick, Cameron Guy. Y'all get the gist. So 12 guys all together lured this guy and were able to get him in a residence and basically beat his behind because that dude was gay. So they not only got hate crime charges, but they also got a charge with first degree assault, false imprisonment, and reckless endangerment. So what I'm saying, they got the heaviest charges. Um, sorry, they got the heaviest charges known to, what I'm saying. Basically, they got the worst of the worst. And I guess this is a message, you know what I'm saying, to just not do this type of thing. Like I think it's common sense to not go ahead and assault somebody because they're gay. Like, you know, if you have LGBTQ, you know what I'm saying, like you just don't like them, you can just chill in your crib and keep that hatred within. But there's no reason for you to be coming out of your way to go make a grinder account to then go and find some gay dude and then get 12 of your dudes or 11 of your guys and just be like, hey, yo, dude, I got something we can do tonight. And just go and beat the living crap out of this dude. But, but, hear me out. So I was scrolling on TikTok after seeing this story once, and I actually saw, you know what I'm saying, a TikTok of one of the guys, or not one of the guys that committed this, but this random guy on TikTok basically saying that people were starting to call them heroes because allegedly the guy that got assaulted because of his sexual orientation was actually attempting to see a guy that was 16.
These 12 university students were just arrested for luring a gay man to their apartment and then brutally assaulting him, but some people are calling them heroes, and here's why. The students were from Salisbury University in Maryland, and authorities said that this assault happened at an off-campus apartment complex for college-age students and that the detectives have seen footage on a cell phone. After seeing the footage, police apparently confirmed that the victim was targeted due to his sexual preferences. They said a group of men utilized a social media account and invited the victim to a residence under false pretenses. One of the suspects apparently used the app Grindr and posed as a 16-year-old boy. And when the victim responded and entered the residence, numerous college-age men surrounded him and forced him to sit in a chair isolated in the middle of the living room. He was then kicked, punched, and SPIT on while the men called him homophobic names. He said he tried to leave multiple times, and each time he was thrown on the floor, and eventually minutes later he was allowed to leave. He said his body was bruised and he suffered a broken rib in the attack. Now, they said the victim was not a student at the school, so my question is, how old was this victim and why was he going to meet a 16-year-old boy? Police initially identified these students to be involved and then later identified these students to be involved. All of them were charged with first-degree assault, false imprisonment, reckless endangerment, and the associated H crime charges. But let me know what you guys think about this, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
So basically, the 12 guys posed as a 16-year-old boy, and you know what I'm saying, basically Jadeon them or Vitaly or whatever the hell his name is, all them dudes that do that shit, basically trapped them into basically saying that they were actually meeting a child. So Salisbury University in Maryland, after you know what I'm saying, all this controversial, or I guess the assault happened, they went ahead and like kind of did like a march or something like that to take a stand against, you know what I'm saying, violence against gay people. And under my understanding, this isn't like something that's out of the ordinary for that area. I guess people are just kind of homophobic over there, and you know what I'm saying. Not every city is up to date. But you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say that that guy didn't deserve what he had coming if he were to be actually trying to attempt to you know what I'm saying, have relations with a minor. But again, like I said, that is just alleged. Like we have no idea if you know what I'm saying those guys were even telling the truth. And honestly, I've been looking all over Google and trying to find like a source of like where, you know what I'm saying, people are finding that information from. And I honestly can't find any. So you know what I'm saying, if it were to come out that that dude was trying to, you know what I'm saying, hook up with minors, then you know what I'm saying, he got what he got coming to him. Do I think anybody should be beaten to the brink of death? No, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, a pedophile, a lot of them just get away with what they do. So but, you know what I'm saying, if that's not true and this guy was solely, you know what I'm saying, harassed and brutally beaten because he was gay, then of course that's not okay. And you know what I'm saying, we can't be doing that type of stuff. Um, you know, uh do I think those guys should have went to jail? Probably, yeah. You know, you can't just go around jumping people 12 to 1 and not expect to go to jail, and especially cuz these guys are like grown adults. I feel like there's a lot of more mature ways of, you know what I'm saying, handling this situation. And again, even like just attempting to beat him up, even if that guy was trying to find like a minor, just turn it into the police and have this guy registered as an offender. And handle it that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go out of your way to ruin your life and ruin like 11 of your other friends' lives. You know what I'm saying? Going and assaulting this guy because you're not hurting nobody but yourself. And now this guy is a victim on the internet. And what are you, like, a criminal? You're literally a criminal for beating his ass. You could have just went to the police with that. So there was no reason for them to be doing this like whatsoever, even if that guy was attempted to go meet with a minor. Yeah, just not the mature way to handle the situation. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I hope y'all liked the video. Make sure y'all stay safe. Go ahead and subscribe. Glaucoma Sama loves you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.